Hey fam, how's it going? What did it, oh my god. I'm so stupid. You can probably hear the game twice. Hold on. Am I a first time streamer? Or am I a second time streamer? Where's my headphone jack? I usually just feel around for it and I get real lucky. What a dum-dum, I really can't find it. There it is. This is impossible today. Sorry, y'all. The heck? It's usually right there. Oh. There it is. I should get some new headphones, not the ones that came with my phone 3 years ago. What up? Yeah. Mm-hmm. There we go. Is the sound better now? Sorry. I had the sound coming out of the monitor and through the game, so that probably sounded weird. Sorry guys, I'm just a noob. I've only been streaming for over a year now. Okay, I need my little phone stand. And then I can see, oh, my new phone background. I gotta show you, it's so cute. Miguel is like Pinterest king and he finds all the cool nerdy stuff on Pinterest. I don't know if I'll be able to show you through here. Let me see. Can y'all see it or is it like too bright? It's a Game Boy. So it says like Nintendo Game Boy and I just made the clock dark green so that it looks like an old school Game Boy. And you can do that to the inside. But right now I actually have a background of like Leoa scenery because we love Leoa. But with all the other crap I have on my phone, it didn't look good to do the Game Boy on the inside. But lots of people with my folding phone do that.
And I know just
it's very cute, very cute.
Them.
It's okay, Jessica. You do you, girly pop. Family comes first. That's kind of what I've been doing. Hence why no vlogs have been posted. Honestly, for the month of February, it was pretty slim. I basically like took y'all shopping with me like once and then to Pensacon. So the February vlog is going to be a slim one. Work has also been kicking my butt. This is like the week of work that will kick my butt for the rest of the year. And I'm so blessed
in this world
that, oh my gosh, Mr. Tex gifted a membership. Thank you, Mr. Tex. Oh my gosh, you should pop into chat sometime. Or if you're a lurker, continue your lurk. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, guys, so I've been just taking care of family, my son. But I'm so stressed this week because of work. I honestly think everything's going to be fine. It's funny, I keep telling my students not to stress. We have our big like performance assessment field trip. If any of you have ever done music in like school, typically you have some sort of state assessment like music competition, or some band calls it competition. Orchestra, we don't. We just call it assessment. But we basically play 3 songs for the judges. The judges tell us what score we got and how we can get better. And really it's for me. Like, how can I teach these kids better to be superior musicians? You want superiors, like your ultimate like goal. I've been getting excellent and superior my whole career, but I've only gotten straight superior like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I had to get it 3 times to I can actually be a judge myself now that I met the threshold, but I have zero interest. Zero. I have zero interest in leaving my students to go teach some other ones. I'm also 4'10". What kid's gonna take me seriously across the state of Florida? I don't know. So anyway, our assessment is Tuesday. I honestly handed out the music to the kids this year so late. My middle school, I tried to give them like the easiest music I could possibly find just to like make my life easier. And like, I actually kind of shot myself in the foot. One of the songs is easy and we're going to do amazing. The slow song I picked is technically easy, but like,
this scenery is...
the intonation in it is questionable, being in tune and the notes sounding right. Because I feel like the way it was written is kind of bad. Like, yeah, this is where we're going. I feel like it was just written sort of poorly, which like is kind of frustrating. So anyway, I shouldn't have picked that arrangement because it never sounds good, even with like talented kids like I have right now. And then one song I was like, oh, I can pick one hard one, and the one hard one is gonna kick our ass. Like, if the kids aren't perfect, if they slip up once, they're gonna get in their head and just like mess the whole thing up. High school's doing much better, but I messed up with them by picking our slow song again. Usually that's our strong point because I can really get my kids to like evoke emotion, but like the slow song that I picked is Adagio for Strings by Samuel Barber. And it's a shot in the dark that I picked that. I've learned in the past to not take super popular songs that people could have strong opinions on, and here I am picking a popular song that people have very strong opinions on. It's so slow that it's hard to play. So I just like pray for my kids. I really want them to sound good. And this is like the one thing that we do all school year that like the results are published, and like as much as we like to say like, oh, it doesn't matter what score you get, it's all about your heart and da da da, we know you're a good teacher. Everyone's gonna judge me off of this. Like every single string teacher that cares to look, it's like, oh, she talks a lot of crap but didn't get superior. Wow, what is she even doing teaching high school? You know what I mean? I also have snarky coworkers. Like, I wish I worked with people that were nice. When I first started teaching, I worked with people that were nice. But there's a few now that I know would be like, oh, well, there she is, just quiet quitting, not doing a very good job. Girl! Ugh. I love that, Mr. Tex. Thanks for being a simple lurker. What's funny is I'm actually a lurker when I watch other people's streams. Like, I don't comment very often. Like, I just watch and I shut my mouth. I shut my mouth. That's a miracle, right? Hello about that. Do them dailies. Genshin needs to add the ability to fight trans domains 3 times a week like every other game. Agreed. Hi, Clint. Why do all the JRPGs have such stiff movements? This game looks like Legends Arceus. Oh my god. Don't even bring up Pokemon right now. Like, her idle animations look a little more natural, whereas the others are kind of, I don't know, lame and boring. Hers are much cooler, though. See if she'll pop one off. What do you like to play, Clint? Do you play... So, I take it you are JRPG man. What do you like? What's a good JRPG? I'm new-ish to JRPGs. I say that because literally, like, Persona 5 was the first one I played. And then I started playing Genshin. And I played some Star Rail. Everyone tells me to play WoWo. And Miguel was like, I want to play WoWo, like, today. And I was like, maybe I should have added that to my poll. Y'all, I just made a community post because I want to start playing something new. Because after I catch up to the story in Genshin, and, like, honestly, in 2 or 3 weeks' time, we'll be caught up. I want to start playing something new, and then we'll just play Genshin updates as they happen. But I forgot to put WoWo in there, but I've really been wanting to try. I have right next to me Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Y'all were telling me like Fire Emblem's the best game ever, and I believe you. So I wanted to try Fire Emblem, and then what's it called? Baldur's Gate. That's one that, like, personally, I've never played Dungeons and Dragons before, or, like, done a campaign or whatever, but I only hear, like, the best things about Baldur's Gate. I just don't know if it'll be too much for me, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, y'all can go vote. Maybe I should edit it and add WoWo, if it will let me.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Hey, Ian-san, let's go. No voice lines, no. Alright, so Ian-san's leading the repairs.
Alright, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I really want to know Ian-san's kit, like yesterday. I still love her design.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Solid State, what up? Oh my gosh, can we talk about Legends ZA? I actually was almost going to start this stream by recording a YouTube video live with y'all, but then I realized I am not good enough at that, and it would be so embarrassing. Like, I say the dumbest shit, and then I'm like, why did I say that? Editing my footage is hilarious. I can't wait for Avery to edit footage of me when I do that. He is going to, like, have a time. By the way, Avery is editing one of my videos right now, and I'm, like, so excited. So if he pops in, if y'all give super chats to me, it's going straight to Avery. Avery's gonna change the game of the channel. He is editing my Animal Crossing Lego video that I recorded like 3 months ago. And he's editing it and it already looks so good. I'm so excited about it. I am so thrilled. ZA looks hollow and boring. Yeah, dude. Clint, I can't agree more, man. Legends ZA looks hollow and boring too, sadly. NPCs just stand there doing nothing. Freaking Majora's Mask have more life. I know! That's the thing. People don't realize, like, graphics don't equal a good game. But you could have the best graphics and have a dead-ass game. Like, this is what I hear from my husband anyway. Final Fantasy 16. Beautiful graphics and undeniable. Great story. But, like, the towns feel, he said, kind of lifeless. Like, there's nothing to them. But yeah, I have some things to say about Legends ZA. Good and bad. I am not all negative Nancy. I'm actually a very positive person. But after Scarlet and Violet being like, I can't say it's unplayable, but it had some bad lag, man. And other people are like, it didn't affect my gameplay. I'm like, how could it not? How could it not? I would literally try to zoom around like hordes of Pokemon because I didn't want to battle them. And the game couldn't keep up with how fast I was riding my legendary. And I'd run right into them. And they would waste my time. Why would I want that? I'd probably like Baldur's Gate. It's a good game with noob-friendly mode. Yay! Yay, that's perfect. Kind of stoked on ZA, not gonna lie. See, I am so half and half with ZA. I'm like partially stoked, partially not. And it's... right, graphics do not make a game. I haven't played a Pokemon game in ages, so I'm trying to stay somewhat hopeful. I don't hate the people who are excited for ZA, but the modern Pokemon just has too many issues. The 3D Pokemon games have been more miss than hit. Sorry to say. Yeah, I know. And like, part of me is like, are we just getting older? And Pokemon's doing the same thing because it works for the kids who are young now. Like, they love those games and they don't see the flaws that we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're... Clearly, Pokemon is making these games for kids. Not for us. Not for us who started playing it in 1996.
These muscles aren't just for show, you know.
If you lived in Japan in 1995 or whatever.
Perfectly defined.
And
I can lift this
is what
up
I
with
want.
one hand.
If Pokemon were smart, we all know Pokemon lore is dark as hell. Like, it is not actually meant for kids.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow.
Just prepare to be amazed.
I want them. He's gonna break his back. Oh, his name is Natlan.
My back.
It's me. I feel really bad for him. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. Dang. Watch her pick it up. Hold on. I want to see Ian Son be like, wah. The thing that guy couldn't pick up. Working out is different from real work. You got to ease into it. Anyone still not have an assignment? Chief Mutoda needs our help. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, so Pokemon is making these games for kids. I don't think kids are out there complaining about the new games because there's just a sprinkle of new enough to keep them going. Just like with us, each incremental Pokemon game after like Red and Blue or Green, and then Gold and Silver, and then whatever, like they all just kept stacking up. We had just enough new to be like, oh my god, that's all I wanted was like, oh my god, we were in black and white, now we're in color. We only had one color and now we got lots of colors. We were only a boy, now we can pick a boy or a girl. Like, you know, things progressed. But we're adults now. And I think we all know a realistic Pokemon game, like actually realism, like real world, would look horrible. So what is it that we need to be happy with Pokemon? With it still retaining the essence of Pokemon and what they are. They're not making games for us, they're making the games for the kids. I think Pokemon needs to branch out and do not a mature, but like teen rated, maybe mature Pokemon game. You know what I mean? Like one that is like a little, like goes into the dark lore of Pokemon. You know? You know? Like, I will say, Scarlet and Violet was the first game, like, I wanted to love. Like, there were things about it that were so fun. I really liked the story. But the gameplay and the game, like, literally not working at its base level was unacceptable when you think about how much money they have over every other gaming company on this planet. They couldn't make a game that just ran. You couldn't make a game that ran? Now, I am happy because I remember the Scarlet Violet trailer lagged. And I was like, it says not official gameplay footage. It's going to be fine. And then when it came out, it still looked like that. And that was unacceptable. I just wasn't expecting that. So now I go in with a lot of skepticism. There was no lagging in that trailer. It looked fine. But keep this in mind, y'all. the trailer that we saw was Switch 1 footage. They did not, I am 100% sure, they did not show us Switch 2 footage. So if graphics is something you're worried about or performance, I think it will look better. I wonder if like the shadows will look better. It'll be a little more vibey, just clear and crisp. I think when the Switch 2 drops, I mean in about, oh my god, in a month? It's in a month. We should do a countdown. Oh my god, it's in 1 month. I think we'll get to see some footage of Legends Arceus on the Switch 2 to kind of see how the graphics are going to be. You know? I'm a Diablo player. Is Diablo scary? Oh, it's a dumb question. Of course it is, right? The 3D Pokemons have been more missed than hit. Yeah, ever since they went 3D. It's kind of true. They've lost like their... I don't know. Their flair. Pokemon's a ripoff. They'll never improve as long as Sims exist. It's true. Because we are putting the money in their pockets to let them do it. All for us. For me, it's a nostalgia hit. It brings me back to a simple place that I know and love. And there's something to the simplicity of Pokemon that I love. But I don't know. I don't know how much longer I can actually get excited for it. This is the first time that I'm questioning whether I should be excited or not. I was genuinely excited for the last few games, but now that I've had that sour taste, I'm like, I don't know. Still too soon to tell from one trailer. I saw that Digimon trailer. That looked cool.
We were just about to ask you the same thing.
My tribe's in pretty good shape, all things considered. We're already done with all the repairs. I heard the Flower Feather clan was hit a lot worse, though, so she came to help. Aww. We haven't been to the Collective of Plenty, right? Oh, she's a sports coach. I thought she was just like a athletic trainer kind of thing. Like, you know, knows how to make people strong. Competitive fighting, extreme sports, you could take your pick. Wow. That's so cool. Ian San's character is just cool.
Meal plan? Like today, Paimon just had some meat stew, fried shrimp, bean balls, sour sauce kipper, and stuffed and mashed potatoes. That's practically nothing.
Wait a minute. Did she say ceviche wrong?
What?
Hold on.
What? There's nothing wrong about Paimon's current meal plan. Like today, Paimon just had some glazed meat stew, fried shrimp, bean balls, sour sauce kipper, and stuffed and mashed potatoes.
Wait, she said the wrong word. She said sour sauce kipper. And that says ceviche. Interesting. I know, just the thing, kale juice. Ugh. No, no thank you.
Of course, we're also here to help.
Okay, perfect. Think I'll wait until Gen 10. Yeah, I understand, Jennifer. They need to focus on the core gameplay pillars that make Pokemon what it is. Janky games is one thing. When you change the recipe, you lose something. That when you have something that works, why fix it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? I wish they would make separate series, one for the kids and one for the adults. Yes, Clint, that is what I'm saying. I don't know at all how to make that happen. But like, I want a Pokemon game where we're like adult characters, not like school aged, and like the stakes are higher. You know what I mean? And like, I know in the kid games the stakes are high too, but I want one where like people are downright nasty and like, you know, like I feel like we could really get down and dirty. I was thinking earlier today, like the perfect first adult Pokemon game would be like the Pokemon War, because we all know the third gym leader in the first game, Sergeant whatever, Sergeant Surge, he was like, oh, I fought in the Pokemon War. I've been wanting a Pokemon War game since I found out he said that like 5 years ago. So how cool would it be if there was like a mature Pokemon War game for adults? That'd be fun. That would be fun. Let us actually play as an adult character doing adult things. Yes. Amen. Yes. They need to focus on the core gameplay. Yeah, see, why don't we just work for the Pokemon Company? Dude, checking who's here in chat. Okay. I have been looking for a new job for like the past like 3 years because teaching is just really hard. I've definitely slowed down now that I've had my kid. Having all the holidays is like really great for having a kid. But I saw a lot of posts for jobs for the Pokemon Company, but I think you have to live... Was it Seattle, Washington in the United States where the Pokemon Company is? Which is pretty cool, but that's like literally the opposite side of the country for me, and I do not like snow and cold. And I don't qualify for literally anything. Pokemon has so much potential, they could easily make games for a variety of ages. Totally agree. It's not out of the realm of certainty, of possibility. And like I said, they can't make a good game and get 20 million in the first week because my Pokemans. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Diablo is a little scary. Jen! Oh my gosh. I just realized Jen said that. Sometimes Jessica and Jen, y'all like blend to me because both your pictures are like a blonde. And they both start with the J. I just paid attention that both my girls are here. And does it. Learn to tell your kids no. Yeah. Well, if the kids want it, the kids want it. I haven't bought any of the Switch Pokemons. I'm focusing on adding the older games to my collection slowly. Oh, that's exciting. Maybe got the wrong script. They couldn't change it in time. Maybe. You really loved HGSS. Wait, what's it? Oh, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Okay, I never played those. I just played OGs. Everyone say hi to Avery, my editor. I know, I feel very fancy saying that I have an editor. Oh my god. Such a successful channel. There was also a medieval Pokemon War that was shown in one of the movies. Knights in armor marching. No way, I missed that. Marching into battle with Pokemon armored up. That is so cool. Once my game company is big enough, you can come in and work for me and compose music. I'm in. I will learn how to compose music for you. Yes. Oh, you know what? Me and Avery will go. We'll go together. I wanted a lot of things as a child I didn't get. Now I have this condition called frugalness. Amen, sister. Let's go. Don't give in to capitalism. Wait, where are we going? Where's the thing on the map? Where are we going? Oh my god. There we go. The wrong way. That's where we're going. I do like the designs of the Natlan characters. They're pretty, like, flashy. Shorty Sensei and the J Ladies, that's right. Hey. It's our band name. Let's go.
Eon-san, Traveler Paimon. I'm so glad you're here.
He looks like he's from Monster Hunter. Like he would be in a Monster Hunter game. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something happen to them?
So cold. I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
He's hallucinating.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
Why are they hallucinating?
The abyss. The abyss is coming.
Is like half of her soul in the Night Kingdom?
There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach, and my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
That's freaky.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Whoa.
Monstrous beasts!
You're too big to be swinging that thing around.
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor.
Yeah, you're telling me. Why are you standing so close?
They went missing after
Lock
the
them
battle.
up.
We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been
Are they
done.
just traumatized? Like, this is worse than that.
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades.
Are they infected with
My
like
only
abyssal
guess
energy?
is that something
Can we
terrible must have
purge
happened
them?
during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure
I'm
to a
eating my
large
mixed
amount of
berry
abyssal
boba
power can
smoothie.
have
Oh, there are
mental
bobas
as
left. I was
well as
looking for 'em.
physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
The soy sauce?
It's the
Gasoy
abyssal
thought.
monster that appeared in the sky not too
Uh-oh,
long
brain
ago.
freeze incoming.
After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoythoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Abyssal monster that appeared in the sky? Is that the hole that was in the sky? Are we calling that hole that was producing more monsters a monster itself? Like, so Gasoythoth was the hole in the sky?
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True. It poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Right! You can purify abyssal power!
Yes,
Might as well
let's give it a
try.
shot. Yeah. But it won't work this time. Because it's not that, but it's something else.
It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the
That's
abyssal
not
power
what it is
within them
then.
still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
His hat is ridiculous. That's why it's giving Monster Hunter to me, because I feel like the characters in Monster Hunter are always so over the top. Heart Gold, Soul Silver is worth playing. It's very faithful to the originals and expands on it. Oh, that's so cool. I want a lot of things to try to get. Okay, yeah, I read that. Hell no. We gonna save her. We're gonna put our lives on the line to save a few innocent people. That's what we do. Did the game freeze on y'all's end? What the hell? What the? Hold on. It did. It didn't on my end. I'm still going. Okay. Hold on. I know how to fix this. I've got... Oh, I don't need this, right? I think I got it. Hold on. Okay. Let me see what I can do really quick. I think I fixed it. Oh, wait. I have to unplug the thing. Okay, hold on. I know what to do. That's the camera. I won't lose you guys. No, I won't. Hold on. You'll lose the game. Okay, it should work again in a minute when it comes back. And we're moving. We're back. I'll explain what that was. Yeah, we're back. So what that is I have a dongle. Y'all, if y'all don't know, I stream on a Mac. I do the forbidden thing. I stream games on a MacBook. And I have a dongle. So I have an M1 Mac. I only have 2 USB-C ports on this thing. And I have a camera. I had a separate mic, but then I had to attach it to my camera because I didn't have enough plugs. Anyway, camera, microphone, I've got lighting. I need to keep it charged. And then I've got the actual capture card. But right now, the way I've finagled my system is my mic is built. I have a nice mic sitting connected to my camera. So now my mic doesn't have to be separate. So I only have to plug in a charging cable is my first one. And then the second one is a dongle. And in the dongle right now is only the camera and the capture card. Today I plugged in a third thing, and there lies the problem. I plugged in the monitor because I wanted to be able to switch from like gameplay to like actually using my monitor if I wanted to look something up. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I cannot have more than 2 things, or at least 2 powerful things, plugged into the dongle at one time, or it won't work. My computer, the dongle is more powerful than my computer. My computer can't handle the power of the dongle and keep it going, so it just shuts something down. So it shut down the USB that was the capture card. So yeah, I troubleshooted that like a long time ago when I was playing Tears of the Kingdom for the first time. But anywho, we tried to purge these people with our little abyss powers and it didn't work.
But,
Are you sure about this?
Also, y'all, my son started walking this month. Emil is walking around the whole house now. And this week, I bought him some baby Converse, and they came in, and they're so freaking cute. Oh my god. And I got them on sale for like $25. Yeah, and he's pretty much only happy when we let him walk around the house. So needless to say that things have been kind of stressful, and that's why I haven't been recording a lot of February vlogs. It's been all hands on deck with this baby. Let's talk to them one by one. Is that even a thing, Bowsette? I have no idea. Yeah, did it freeze on y'all's end? That's amazing, Bowsette, that you streamed through your iPad. That's freaking awesome. Yes, this is definitely Ivan's fault. A duh. A duh. Alright. Talk to the first afflicted individual. Hiya. You use Camo Studio? Whoa, is that an app?
So dark. So cold.
It's cold
I
too.
want to go home.
But they don't allow multiple audio inputs, so if I turn the mic on, the game audio takes it. Oh no, poo-poo. Okay, now wait. I don't know if this is possible on an iPad, but there's a new OBS replacement, y'all. Have y'all heard of it? Meld. M-E-L-D. Meld. It's OBS. So far, better. Now, it has a ways to go, like as far as like having more options to customize. MELD, Meld. I just watched a video on it before I started streaming. And well, what's his name? Senpai Gaming. He had used it for like a week or two. And basically it's OBS, but like extremely easy. So like imagine like Android and iPhone. Like Androids, you can do almost anything on them, but it can be complicated. So like, cool. Customization is great if you know what you're doing. But then Apple is like, oh, you don't know what you're doing, but here, we're going to give you like most of that. Maybe not all of it, but we're going to make it easy to use. That's kind of like Meld and OBS. OBS, you can do anything if you go through 10 million steps to like learn how to do it, like make overlays and transitions and all this stuff. But with Meld, it's all built right in. Super, super easy to use. And it can't do everything OBS can right now, but it can do most of it. So we should all be probably looking into that if that's something you're, what was that? If it's something you're interested in, if any of you stream or anything like that. Meld is supposed to be kind of the cool new thing. I don't know if I'm going to try it yet, but like I kind of want to. OBS can be a real pain in the butt, but I finally got all mine set up and I don't want to like have to undo it all. Oh man, that means it's going to be something you have to use on a computer then. Boo. Because on my Mac, I just looked it up online, and it is available for a Mac, or for iOS. Maybe light the fire to see if he gets warm instead of cold.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
Why is he underwater?
Is someone there? Please save me. No.
This is freaky, man.
No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
This is definitely the darkest arc of Genshin.
No. Please. Just leave me, Duarte.
Oh no,
Duarte. Yeah, that is something that I really don't like about iPads is like they're very limited. But how's an iPad gonna cost almost the price of a MacBook? But then it can't do everything the MacBook can do. Like literally, my iPad and my MacBook were actually I think they were about the same price, which is a shame.
Any better?
And I could never stream on my iPad because it just doesn't have like the options, like you were saying, Bowsette. But they literally cost like the same. What the hell?
Duarte. Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't have to buy it, thank goodness.
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush. He was a bit on... Well, hold on. What are you planning?
I guess... Oh, we're gonna impersonate Duarte.
No problem.
Oh. My friend in Cali is going all Android and he sent it to me. That's so funny. And I feel like that's rare these days for someone to stop using iPhones and go to Android. I mean, kind of cool, because I'm Queen Android over here. I'm like, everybody should be using an Android. I'm like Queen Apple hater. That's why it's so funny that I stream on a Mac, because I truly don't typically care. I would never want a MacBook. Is that what we need to do, is get that? Yeah. Oh, this song is pretty. I need to add it to my playlist. I like it. Oh god, this is kind of mean, don't you think? He'll be like, I know that's not my Saurian. That's not Duarte.
Duarte? How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
Tip his head with your claw, let out a low roar, push him lightly from behind. Push him lightly from behind?
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm
you
so
pushed,
glad
okay.
you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for that. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you.
I bet his Saurian did die.
Wait. I failed.
You'll never go back to an Android? That's so funny. The whole Natlan playlist is on YouTube. I added a few songs. It's on Spotify too. I don't know if all of it is, but most of it is. Oh no, he's getting suspicious. Honestly, we need to drop him under some real water and then bring him back.
Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Whoa, we got him? We knocked him out of that state?
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and...
So how did we do that? I mean...
I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here?
She's part of the iPhone dark side. No, it's just like the OBS thing, like... It's either user-friendly and not as complicated, or it's complicated and you can do anything.
I'm so sorry.
And that's like the whole Android iPhone debate, really. But I cannot stand when Apple acts like they invented everything that they do, when everything that they do, Android did it first. But here's the problem. Android didn't make it user-friendly. or popular, or they didn't brag about it, so no one knew it existed. So then when iPhone does do it and brag about it, everyone goes, oh my god, iPhones do this. We're like, we've been doing that for years. You just didn't know? Well, that's because Android has, they in the past have had really bad marketing. They need to market the things that we can do. And then people will be like, oh my god, so cool.
Thank you.
Okay, so how do we do this for the other people? Kind of like their last spark. Oh, all that text just flew by. Couldn't read any of it. Alright, cool. Whatever. Give me my achievement. Guys, we have so many primos. I say that, and if we lose a 50-50, we're screwed. How many more days for these? No one cares. Oh, one more day. Perfect. Don't care. And after these banners is Risley. And who's the other one? It's a girl. Risley and, well, that's Siegeween. I kind of love Risley too. I'm a little sad that I'm not getting him. Risley and Farina? Is that the next banner? Risley, Farina? We have... No. How many prims? 15,000. I think that's the most I've ever had. It's because I've been going real hard. Can we get our 5? Oh shoot, we don't have a lot of money for this. Or a lot of whatever. Oh, but it's for 30 more days. Whatever. Because we need Shalonen. We need Shalonen. That's what we're waiting for, is Shalonen. Alright, so we have... Ooh! So we can do 20 pulls for free. And then 15,000. How many pulls is that? 15,000 divided by 160 is 10 pulls. So we have 11 10 pulls that we can do. That's not enough if we lose the 50-50. Ooh, Fire Emblem with one word, Claude. I have nothing but bad things to say about Baldur's Gate and its supports. Oh no, I'm reading the comments about Baldur's Gate and Fire Emblem. Wow. Bad things. I have not heard that. Heretofore. I just wanted to say heretofore. Okay, so we just need to get up here. I should just be riding my low motorcycle everywhere. Hit! Talk to the second afflicted individual. No! You were supposed to not... Well, okay, whatever.
Phew.
Shut up, Malvika. I got Ryo and never use him? No. I don't even know what teams he'd be good on. What teams would he even be good on? Oh god, she is like hiding under here. That makes me so sad. Fire Emblem Three Houses is probably the most mid-entry. It's Rubble Dev Cycle shows in the late game. Oh no.
It's no use. It'll just come back. It will devour everyone.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Otoko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Ion-san, I heard you cured Otoko? I'm so relieved. I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties.
Wait, what ads are you getting? Remember the hi, I'm Apple and I'm a PC commercials? Apple has always been about the brand image. They were never actually better products. Exactly. Exactly. They know how to market. Yes, y'all are exactly right. Android has more customizability if you know how to do it and you get all the third-party apps, whereas with Apple, it's built right in and you can just do it easy. So Android has a streamlining issue, but it's fantastic for people who want the complexities. Whereas Apple is like, here it all is on a silver platter. There you go. I just played the Resident Evil Village.
Conchita doesn't like it when people talk about her past.
Maybe this year for Halloween I'll actually play a scary game.
So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ian-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes, I get the feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student, it's something like, wow, you were born to play this sport.
What about people destined to be unfit for battle? When Conchita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss.
Ah, that'll do it.
She was only 11 or 12 at the time.
Apple's hardware more, but
even younger still.
Interesting. Their hardware is pretty.
The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Conchita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident.
But isn't Conchita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it.
Ooh.
And just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma.
Oh,
and we were so happy
and
for her.
Apple's accessories and their ecosystem.
But now it seems like even if she buried it deep
top
within
notch.
herself,
Unfortunately, top notch.
the fear still never left
Where
her.
they really dropped the ball was Apple TV, though. I think they realized real quick ain't nobody buying an Apple TV. And they finally made it to where, like, you can actually cast from, like, an iPhone or iPad to, like, a Samsung TV.
How can we have...
So the trauma of her parents dying is coming back.
Quali?
Oh, was that her brother? He's gonna help.
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Yeah, Pokemon doesn't have voice acting. Yeah, okay. In the adult version we can have voice acting, right? Let the little kids have to be forced to read. But we could have voice acting in our Pokemon War game. Mm-hmm.
Show me the monster. I'll make it pay. I'm going to protect you this time.
Calm down, Quali.
I can do it. I don't care what it takes. I just want her to get better.
Family. If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him.
Adds lag and lower quality than wired? Ew.
I can't let that happen. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still.
Conchita.
Fight it.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the I dispatched a team to clear them out. So most of them should be gone.
Yeah, exactly. We could have our
But there might still be a few
Pokemon
stragglers.
game where it's like the Natlan War where people are dying and you gotta pick which Pokemon to save and it's just terrible. Okay, now about Legend ZA. The battle system does look fun and I am very interested in playing it for that sole purpose. But the fact that the whole game's gonna take place in the city, I feel like could get boring really quick. And I hope those wild areas are big enough and different enough than the city to actually, like, give you something new to look at. but I'm gonna be real upset if it's all just like, I don't know. It feels like it could get monotonous really quick. Hey, Sean. Let's do it, Jennifer. You're the voice actress. Let's go. Bowsette, do the new iPhones not have a USB-C? Because I know my MacBook now has 2 USB-Cs. I thought the newer iPhones had USB-Cs on them, but are they still Lightning? Yeah, that's exactly my thing, Clint. I just worry that it's going to be way too small in that little city. I mean, it's not little, it's huge. But if there's no variation in the different areas of the city, I think it's just going to be kind of boring. Oh, you're watching the awards? Is it the Oscars or the Academy Awards? The new phones do. Okay, okay. Hoping for big wins for Wicked and Conclave. Yes.
There's no turning back.
I'm coming too!
Alright, so we're gonna let this chick fight an abyss monster. Stop distracting me, guys. Gosh, y'all have your own conversation. I need to play this dang game. You're right, Genshin has way too many cutscenes. It really does. I mean, like, building story and world is fantastic. It's great. But sometimes it's a lot.
Light it up!
Let's go. Get on your bike, girly. It's gonna be faster. Should I have teleported? No, it's not that far. Oh, they're all the same thing. You're right. Shows how much I pay attention and care about celebrities. Ooh, I don't really watch much of those anymore. I did see the beginning though. Conan is also like not my favorite person. He's not as funny to me as he is to other people. Oh, Thomas, let me hear your thoughts. We've been talking about Pokemon this whole time. My only gripe is why they call it Legends if it takes place after. Yeah. Because, like, the first Legends game was cool because I'm like, oh, we're getting a glimpse into Pokemon's past, which is why we thought this one we were going to get it, you know, Lumio City before it was a city, but now it's looking like it's after what happened in the games. So it's like, how is this a legend? You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. Can you imagine a Pokemon game where you see people being eaten by the big Pokemon? Like, trying to cross a body of water only to be snatched up by a Gyarados or munched on by Charizard? That'd be so scary. Said that on the Hoyo app, but I'm the bad guy. No, I just don't like Genshin, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not the only one that sees the game has a lot of flaws and too much talking. I download a game, not a visual novel. Exactly. This game really loves to toe the line. Really loves to toe the line. They could just, like, pare it down. Like, be more concise. Like, I understand needing the lore to happen. And all these conversations. But, like, sometimes one person will say, like, 4 sentences. And I'm like, that could have been 1 or 2.
You were the ones who killed them!
Uh-oh. Dude, there's so many Bobas left in the bottom and I can't get them. So I'm going to be annoying for a minute. I'm about to be like that guy on TikTok. I know y'all have seen him. The guy on TikTok that like tries boba for the first time. He's like, oh, these babas. And he goes,
they were only so
and he like inhales the boba drink and spits it all over his car. You watch like 10 bobas shoot up into his throat and he like swallowed them all. It was so funny. If you haven't seen it, just Google like guy chokes on boba in car. You'll find it. It's so funny. He's convinced this is like the best drink he's ever had. But it was his first one with bobas and he just went, slurped them all up.
But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run?
You can do—
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Are they gonna make me fight them? Yes, they are.
Rise with the sun.
Bro, if we don't take care of these guys, she could die.
One with nature. Busted. Here comes the catch.
Bam, bam.
Pyroclastic surge.
I can do this. I have to do this.
Into the wind. Quietly now.
Get out of here.
As one with wind and cloud. Wind strider.
Get out of here.
Gotcha.
Go away.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Teamwork is strength. Wrath from the sky. Rev the engines.
There we go. I did all four. You're welcome. Your mom calls Boba Booba. I told her, please don't call it that. No, I'll let her call it that. I like it. It's cute. You stood there and watched her fight them? She won't die? Does she just, like, stay alive? Final Fantasy VI Remake. I've heard Final Fantasy VI is good. I actually know nothing about it.
Where are the rest?
I
Where
love
are they
Final
hiding?
Fantasy, so I'm down for any remakes of Final Fantasy at this point. Yeah, you defeated them. You're welcome.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts.
Alright,
crawling
done with the
eyes,
boba. I can stop being
ready
annoyed
to
now.
devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary.
She's back to normal.
Kuchina!
What just happened?
She's back. Dude, Clint, it's
That
gonna be
is
like 20 more
quite
years before we see
embarrassing.
Kingdom Hearts 4.
Sorry about that.
Let's make bets, guys. How many more years till we get an update? Not even the game. An update on Kingdom Hearts 4. Does anyone want to guess the date?
I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
What year will Kingdom Hearts come out? We'll go generous and put next year. And then we'll go 2028. And then we're going to go 2030. And then we're going to go 2040 plus. Go ahead, guys. Have fun with the poll. I'm going to say 2028. I literally think it's going to be that freaking long. If they learned nothing from the last time. Nomura will die before we get KH4. Who's Nomura? Yeah, amen, Clint. 1 and 2 were enough. 1 and 2 were fantastic.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable.
Oh, she's back.
I finally
Yay.
feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Okay, so we have one more person or no? Oh, Jessica. Okay, guys, if Jessica's never played a Final Fantasy, which one should she try first? Oh, look at her hair. Hey, Mawika is so cool. All right, let's speed this up. I'm ready to move on and get to the goods. FF7. She could start with FF7 Remake, honestly. Or should she start with, like, Crisis Core?
Otoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Ian-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle.
Now, I can say, though, if she starts with Final Fantasy VII Remake, she will not have the background knowledge. Not that you have to have it, but she will be missing the background knowledge to, like, understand why certain things in the game are so cool. You can definitely do it without the background knowledge. But then the second game won't make as much sense because people will be like, well, who the hell is Zack? You know what I mean? She needs to know Zack. So she kind of has to play Crisis Core at some point. I wish they had a Kingdom Hearts section in one of the Disney parks. Oh, that'd be so cool. And you could have people cosplaying as, like, Final Fantasy characters. Like, Axel's always, like, one of my favorites. And I would, like, die to have a picture with someone dressed like Axel. Oh, Norma's the creator of KH. And FF7. Oh. Do you mean Nomura? Nomura? Not Norma. Is it Nomura? I have collections of mana. Is that kind of the same thing? I actually don't know. I will say all of the FF7, like, even spin-offs. FF10's a great standalone. Okay, but I got stuck in Final Fantasy X. Like, I got to a battle that I literally, like, can't beat. Tidus and Yuna are the best FF couple. I was really enjoying 10 when I was playing it, though.
Yeah, honestly, we only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
So Terra's from 6, right? Oh, you couldn't get into Final Fantasy because it was turn-based. Then you would like the newer ones, like 15, 16, and Remake. Yeah, we haven't played the DLC. My husband played 16, but he did not get to play the DLC. But I still kind of want to play 16. Dude, I played the demo. Did y'all see? I played the demo live. And the last time I checked, I had a couple thousand views on my live demo. So I didn't even post it as, like, a normal video. It was just a live. And it did really freaking well. Let me see if I can find it. There's when Rebirth came out. State of Play. Oh, I got 2,000 views on my State of Play video. That was a year ago. Oh my god, that was a year ago. And when I did, where is it? When I did the FF16 demo, it had 4.1k views. That's one of my highest grossing videos. Kind of crazy. I was not expecting that. FF10 has some hard stops. Gotta spend a lot of time grinding. A lot. Yeah, and I definitely didn't spend time grinding. You could play 16. Oh, Clive Daddy. Oh, Jessica. Play 16 for Clive. Oh my god. Clive makes me sweat. Just looking at him. Well, and then they put him in this, like, man boobage outfits, you know? You know? Jennifer, which game is Celeste and Locke? What about 12? Who's in Final Fantasy 12? Yes, Jessica. Just look up Final Fantasy 16 and then Clive. Look at you some pictures. He cute.
Whoa, you're right.
But I will say Final Fantasy 16, I think, has more dark elements, whereas 7 and the remake have some more lighthearted elements, like comedy and all that kind of stuff, whereas I think 16's pretty heavy. Am I correct in saying that as someone who didn't complete the whole, like, or didn't play the whole game, I just played the demo, that it's going to have a little more of a dark tone? Whereas there's like a whole bunch of cute little mini games in 7 and remake, or remake and rebirth.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that
Nope,
really
14 is the online one, right? 14's the online MMO, which I've also heard really good things about. Or am I thinking of 11? Where's Squall? Which one is Squall in? Is he 8 or 9? Is he 9? I don't know why I thought he was 12. Celeste and Locke are in 6. Okay. You gotta pay for a sub. Wait, what do you gotta pay for in 14? Oh, Squall is in 8. Okay. What is it that you have to pay for in 14? I thought it was... Oh, I guess it's not free to play. But, like, I thought it was like a buy it once and then you're in. And I heard that the first, like, 2 updates were pretty bad for FF14. But that the 2 most recent updates were, like, a lot better. Oh no, did 14 collapse?
Oh, well, when you put it that way, you're amazing, Eon-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible.
Eon-san, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Oh, it's the guy with the hammer. We didn't get him. Let's go get him. Gotta pay for a sub to play. Is it a one-time thing or like, or it's like when you say sub, you mean subscription? Boo. Uh-oh. We gotta give him a mole to whack. Ah, get it? Whack-a-mole, his hammer.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Squall goes by Leon in Kingdom Hearts. I thought so. It's monthly, but you can also pay for your interesting.
They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Careful! He's not himself! Okotlan!
Do I have to fight him? Alright, I'm gonna roasty toasty you.
So, he thinks we're abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Give me your worst!
Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge! Gotcha!
One wretched abyss! Get out of my tribe!
8,000, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, girly. Let's go.
Wrath from the skies!
Mom, Dad,
Whoa, was that just 32,000?
this is my final battle!
Dude, he's gonna blow up all those people out there. Calm yourself. Hey. It's worth it simply because you can get everything for 14
son,
really cheap with a
you've got to
complete
stop.
edition.
You can't keep going like this!
FF8 is great, currently going back through FF9. Where are you playing them at? PlayStation or Switch?
Wretched monsters, give me my family back! Look, Okoland! That's your father! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Whoa, dude. Whoa. Go, Eon-san. There's a card minigame in Final Fantasy VIII?
Please!
What should we do next? He keeps calling us monsters.
Abyssal corrosion, 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Capitano's here?
Huh?
Unexpected.
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The Drought of Lucidity?
The Draft of Lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst! Hurry! He's...
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? My head hurts.
It's all right, my boy. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son.
Just Capitano.
He was gonna tell us his name. T-H? He asked what his name was. He said What is his name?
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano.
What is
my
your
name?
name?
Is
Y'all know the
Mune.
meme I'm talking about?
You're welcome in my home
Ezekiel.
anytime. Time to go, son.
What's the other dog's name? It's always
Can you
two
stand?
dogs barking at each other, right? Ezekiel and who? Y'all know the meme. You know the meme I'm talking about. Miguel would know. Do I hear him?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished. It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the
So he
Abyss.
doesn't want to say his old name.
That's not your fault.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine?
The drought was GOOOOO's invention. He was a respected military doctor. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, GOOOOO used himself as a test subject. Passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined.
The one on PSP was much better. Oh, this is Capitano. So he is from the nation of Conria. He is over 500 years old. But he is kind of a mystery. We can't see under his mask because apparently since he's 500 years old, his body has pretty much like all but decayed. But like he still somehow has a working body and power. So we're assuming his face is like almost a skeleton at this point.
Some things are better kept secret for now.
I mean, he can still
we
talk,
may be
so
working
he's
together,
gotta be decent, but he probably looks really old.
Entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean
But
to
he's someone that
jeopardize
we
the
always
trust
thought was a
between
bad
us.
guy. He works, and he
simply
is a
prefer to keep
Fatui
this to
Harbinger, and he
myself
works for the
because it's
Saritsa,
a
the
personal
queen
matter.
of the next nation we're going to, the Blizzard Cryo Nation. He works for her. She sends him on a task to do things like get the Gnosis, which is like this all-encompassing power each Archon or leader of each nation has. And he needs to get the Archon, or the Gnosis, from Mawika, but she's not giving it up. And he understands why. But on top of the Saritsa giving them things to do, we kind of see the Saritsa as like bad news for wanting these things. Like, why would she need all this power? And some of the people that work for her are bad people. But for instance, Capitano is not bad inherently. He apparently loves Natlan and wants to help fight Natlan. That is the only reason he wasn't getting along with Mawika, because he didn't like her idea of saving her country. But now they're working together. And then in the land before this, in Fontaine, we worked with another Harbinger, the father, what's her name? Arlecchino. And Arlecchino was bad, but now she's good. So it's very interesting that now we've worked with like 4 of the Harbingers: Scaramouche, Capitano, Arlecchino, and Child. That's 4 Fatui Harbingers that, you know, aren't actually bad people. They're kind of just misunderstood and have been through some shit. And then we killed one of them. We killed Senora in like the beginning of the game.
All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace, and that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to
The
answer
lore of
them.
this game runs so deep, and there are so many characters.
Hana wants to know how you
So it's looking like the Abyss is our ultimate enemy. And he, when he lived in Conria, the old nation that fell 500 years ago, the Abyss kind of invaded them and they destroyed Conria. So that's kind of the whole thing of this game. They always talk about, oh, 500 years ago, the big cataclysm, the big event, the big war. And that was his hometown, Conria.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
Was it Raiden Shogun, really?
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, The gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
Wait. Can I see it? Are we gonna see it? His face?
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist.
Are you serious? They don't show us?
But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Oh, did something happen?
Shalonan's ready to start forging her ancient name. Let's go.
This is a best of luck to you all.
Dang. It was Ivan's face. That's why they were so shocked. Yep, you're right. Or it could be Ivana. Y'all remember Ivana? Alright, let's go. Let's go get our ancient name.
Still hasn't told us his
My god, y'all. I'm getting sleepy. Okay, also, we moved. Wait, what is she saying? Shoot.
They just seem so...
Shoot! Shoot! Is she gonna talk again? Are you serious? Are you serious? She said he, like, looked familiar? Is that what she was saying? What the hell? I missed it. Freaking Paimon. But y'all, my son, we finally moved him into his own bedroom, hoping that he will learn to sleep. But we did this thing where we kept a, like, really small bed in there, like a twin-size bed for, like, an adult. So we can sleep next to his crib. And then if he wakes up, we can, like, comfort him, give him a passy, whatever. And basically, we're at the point where if we're not co-sleeping or holding him, he's not sleeping. So our goal is to try to get him to sleep for longer stretches of time. And then, so me and Miguel are basically not sleeping together anymore. He's in, or one of us is in the baby's room, one of us is in our bedroom. But at least every other night, one of us will get really good sleep. And the other will suffer, and it's not fun. Or, like, last night, we kind of, like, traded off at the end of the morning. So, like, maybe, you know, if we slept separately for a while and the baby woke up in the middle of the night, we could trade so that we each get half a night of sleep. But I think it's better for us each to get, like, one full night, you know? And then Miguel's parents are gonna watch him when I have my big music competition on Tuesday with my students. I have to take 2 separate schools to our big yearly competition the same day, so it's very stressful. I have to have all the it's really just the paperwork. Getting there and playing, no big deal, but like getting buses, getting all the kids' paperwork in on time to be able to go and not get in trouble is a whole other story. But Miguel's mom knows it's so stressful, so she offered to watch the baby on Monday night so that I could have a full night of sleep for Tuesday. And I could literally cry. That is like the nicest thing she could have ever offered to do. I'm so happy about that. But I also am going to miss my baby. Oh, the PS Vita. I never had any of the handheld PlayStations. I was way too poor at the time.
Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulaha, waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll...
See, I like Kanich. I can't stand Kahulaha. Like, I kind of want to pull for Kanich because he's so freaking fun to play, and he's so different from every other character in this game with, like, the pixel aspect, and I love green. It's my favorite color. But, like, I can't deal with a how.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at last. I brought candy and cookies to share.
She's so cute. I love Kachina. She's adorable.
We missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right?
Her eyes are so pretty. I cannot wait to pull for her. In what, 2 months is when the people are thinking she will have her run. So in the next update, they're thinking it's going to be Varesa and Ian-san on the same banner, whatever. But then the other banner that runs alongside it, I forgot who they said it's going to be. But then the next one after that, they think it's going to be either Shalonen and Venti or Shalonen and Cloud Retainer. What's her name? Shanyun? Which I also like her too.
Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people. So let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Shaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later.
I'd love to pull
Everyone's
for Mualani
here,
too. She was so fun
let's
to
get
play.
started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand
And we get a
before the
free
Pilgrim's
Aurora
Chronicle
in the next
and share
update
your
as
stories
well.
about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name.
Nope.
All right, then.
Hold on.
Oh, right. Travel.
Huh? But why? We want...
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved.
The Bayonetta clone won and Shiloh. The Bayonetta clone? Are you saying it's Chaska's a Bayonetta clone?
It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the traveler, so she has to make up some excuse. So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see St. Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave.
Damn! John Cena turned heel before GTA 6. What a time to be alive. What do you mean he turned heel? Sean Yoon's a Bayonetta clone. Yes, you're right. She is. She has that long hair and the little bodysuit. You're right. And the bun. Yep, it's giving Bayonetta. You're right. You're right. But I like her. And she's green. Greenish blue. Green. I think she's more green. And I love it. And she could be in my mommy team.
Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh,
but apparently she boosts plunging characters, and that would be Varesa, and I'm not pulling for Varesa. I have no good plunging characters except for Kazuha. But he's not even really a plunging character.
You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Moika's Bayonetta after you eat a lollipop. That's so funny.
Paimon's not from Natlan.
I tried to play Bayonetta and I deeply sucked at it.
Your contributions
I wish I had the patience to be good at a game like that. I do not.
Person to finish the story. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick. Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, and when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Mawika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Alright, interlude complete. What's next? 30 preems, let's go. 10 more. Zoo Tycoon. That's funny. Zoo Tycoon was my game as a kid, y'all. Game! So what, we got the Pilgrim's Chronicle. We sure do. Yay! Books. Incandescent Ode of Resurrection. Here we go. Okay, but we're in the place where we can get our commission stuff, correct? He's on the other side. Yeah, somewhere in here. Nope. Where is it? Upstairs? Upstairs? Upstairs. There we go.
Ad Astra at
Abe Sask, baby.
Thank you for
Woohoo. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Yeah, I don't think we'll be paying for the battle pass again, you guys. Probably not. Oh, that was one of these things as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Okay, now where are we going? What did it say? Wait? Wait 2 days. Okay. We'll go as far as we can. Okay, I am actually going to go hit the restroom really quick, you guys, and check on my husband and the baby. I will be right back, and we will continue for a little while longer, at least get this mission started. How long is it going to take? Bowsette, you know everything. Let me know. How is this the most recent update, or am I still, like, behind? Like, I don't even honestly know where I'm at. So, you explain, and I will be right back. Guess who's back, back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend.
We just got a message
Return
from
to the
Moika.
weary
She
inn.
says to meet her at the secret chamber tomorrow. Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment.
I'm excited. Parkour! Wait. What happened to John Cena? Hold on. Okay. Meaning good guy Cena sold his soul to The Rock and went full Hollywood. We're getting the Doctor of Thugonomics back. Pro wrestling has good guys, the faces, and bad guys, the heels. Turning heel means you went from good to bad. Oh, okay. Add extra applesauce. To quote Mr. Krabs, money! Money! Rock is the biggest actor in Hollywood, don't you know? Well, John Cena wanted to be a heel for a long while now, and he finally gets to do his final run for retirement. Truth, he's got to make that moolah before he goes. And just relaxes. Bro, I keep telling people, if I made it big or started making a very large amount of money, way more than what I make now, I could figure out in a few years of making that much money how to set myself up for life. Because I'm that poor. That used to being poor. Oh no, you're tired, Bowsette. Same. Took you 350 to finish it all. Holy moly. Oh, I don't do hangout quests. Uh-oh. I am waking up in the Night Kingdom. After that, I fought the new bosses. Gotta go make some tea, BRB. Oh my god, you just reminded me. I went and bought my teas that I was missing all winter. I got chai tea. I always do decaf. But they started selling ultra spice chai. And I love a nice spicy tea. So, like, I kind of want to go back for it, even though it's not decaf. And then cinnamon apple spice celestial tea. And country peach celestial tea. The country peach is good any time of the year, but the cinnamon apple spice is particularly nice on a really cold day because it's got that spice in it. And oh, it's so nice. And then chai with like a dash of milk. Oh, so good to die for. Oh, dude, I love applesauce. I love apples. I love apple juice. I love applesauce. I'm broker than the 10 Commandments. Chai tea is so good. I think I can handle more caffeine now than I could when my anxiety was really bad. I think I could handle caffeine now. Like tea caffeine I could probably handle. Although sometimes tea has more caffeine than coffee does. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I never can remember which one of you is like the cooker, but like this isn't cooking. This is like a smoothie or whatever. Okay. So I am pretty decent at making a good smoothie. So we just went to sleep and woke up here. The ley lines are in an even worse state than the last time I was here. I don't know why it's just not making me the traveler. Once we finally defeat the Abyss, will this place go back to normal? Oh yeah, we're here. Wait, a wall of light. I can't believe something like this still exists in this place. Hold on, those things at the foot of the light. What are they? Souls? Trying to get through? When I was a teen, I had really bad anxiety and could not drink any caffeine. Yeah, I actually had that pretty much college into my beginning of my teaching career until I got a better chiropractor and they fixed my neck, and then it helped my anxiety because I think something was pressing on my vagus nerve in my neck. Like my vertebrae were so crooked that maybe my vagus nerve was getting pressed on, and it was increasing my heart rate to ridiculous levels when really it was an amount of anxiety I'd normally been able to control. Oh, girl, if you have not seen a chiropractor, I'm just telling you, I dealt with it for so long. And getting the right chiropractor, 3 chiropractors in, it took years. And also seeing 1,000 other doctors that said, oh, you're fine, nothing's wrong with your heart. The cardiologist said, oh, you're fine. The neurologist said, if you can feel your ass on the table, you're fine. Literally. I went through some shit, y'all, with my health. But I feel like I can handle a little bit of caffeine now that all that stuff is better. The last bout of anxiety I had was the night I brought my son home. And I knew it was coming. I felt the shakes coming. I felt that I'm not going to eat nervousness. Like, it makes my appetite completely disappear. And then I, like, forced myself to eat, like, a real meal. Pinched myself and just, like, watched some comfort TV shows. And I was able to stave it off. But I think eating is what helped me the most. Because my anxiety was so bad that I would smell my favorite foods and get sick. Like, I would be like, I would walk into like my favorite Asian restaurant, smell it, and be like, ugh, like I would almost like throw up. It was horrible. Oh, I wish I could afford it too, Bowsette. I haven't been in a minute. I can afford to go. Now I don't have time now that I had a baby. I should have gone on Friday. I really should have. And I'm worried that now my chiropractor's going to close down because they went from being open every day to only being open Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I haven't been back there since they made that change. So I'm hoping I can go Friday. I should have gone this last Friday when I had time and I didn't. Oh, JMC. Oh yeah, they especially do car wrecks. I'm telling you, some people are like, oh, you only go to a chiropractor if you got in a car wreck. That is so not true. I think there's so much more to spinal health than people think. And this is not me just being crunchy, if y'all don't know what I mean by crunchy. That's like people who like, you know, just want to do things all natural. I'm a healthy mix of like, I know I need a doctor and medicine, and there's things that you can do naturally to avoid having to take medicine. And I did not want to see a chiropractor for years because I thought they were quacks. And then when I finally went, I cried on the way out because I knew something was changing. Like, that is how physically different I felt after I didn't even get a real adjustment because the doctor was too scared to do much on me because of all my slew of symptoms. So he felt around and was like, yeah, your cervical vertebrae feel a little weird. And he just went with this little machine. And I've had this hot flash. And I was like, oh my God. You just triggered this feeling that I get all the time out of nowhere. And so that's when I knew, this is my neck, man. And my neck never hurt. My back never really hurt. I would have never thought that my neck was the reason for any of it. And then when I started getting adjusted, there was a very long period of like lots of neck pain, lots of headaches, because it's not comfortable to get your body back to normal. And so at some point I did yoga for like a year, and that helped a lot. And then when I finally got my really good chiropractor, unfortunately the first one that really got me into it, he passed away from brain cancer. He never even told me he had brain cancer. So like I feel like I never got to thank him enough. You know, anyway, I love him. I know he's watching over me now. But seriously, y'all need you a good chiropractor. And the one I have now, they just have more resources, and they did the traction therapy on my neck, which I desperately need to start doing again because I feel it coming back. I feel it coming back. It's my instrument. Playing my instrument does not help because I have to like kind of like turn my neck, and it's just, you know, chronic injury. Overuse injury, that's what they call it. Capitano's down here.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory,
is that him?
The flames of war continue to rage. We've long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
I agree. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my health insurance does not cover chiropractic care unless you get in a car accident, so that sucks. Good night, Clint. Thanks for coming in, and thank you for the sub and becoming a member. Oh my gosh. Member videos are coming. If you're a member, you get videos sooner than everyone else.
Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final... Just shake it off, Traveler.
Here we go, Incandescent Ode of Resurrection. You know, for thinking that we're taking Mawika to her death, it sure doesn't sound like it when you've got the name Resurrection in the title. Who are we trying to resurrect? Oh, wrong part. I always forget that. I have to ask Christina because I missed most of the stream. Did you understand Clint's full name? No. No, I didn't. No. You know, I'm glad that I have people like you out there that really have my back. You know, JM, just thank you. Thank you, friend. That's rough. Good night, Clint Oris. You know, I teach children and I'm very capable and smart. I just thought I'd let y'all know that I am very smart and capable and all-knowing, and that I am in charge of teaching a very small percentage of the future of the world, and they're in very great, smart, capable hands. Just kidding. Wow. Hey! What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Something to add to my collection.
Wait, where am I going? Where am I going? There we go. This place is a whole confusing circle. Also, I feel like an idiot. I don't remember. No. It wouldn't have been on stream because I build characters off stream. I was never able to find the crafting table in Natlan. It turns out I've been walking by it the entire time. I told Miguel yesterday when we were trying to build a cookie, and I was like, dude, the crafting table in Natlan doesn't exist. It was very embarrassing.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name.
Hold on.
You won't need to push back the plan.
Oh. Are y'all watching me? I think they're watching me in the living room. Hold on. I gotta go see. If they are. Hold on. That's really cute. I'm so sorry, but I gotta go see my baby watching me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. They are watching me out there, and my son apparently saw me on the big TV, and he's like, he was laughing. Anyway, okay.
Thank you.
I'm out of breath because I was running.
You can finish it, the better.
It's like 5
I still
feet
need to
from
announce
here.
the matter to everyone.
But my son laughs when I run, and I have to be like exaggerating about it, so I was like... So let me catch my
Don't
breath for a
worry.
second.
We should only need half a day.
I'm
The
full of
Traveler
boba.
has been in Natlan a while
And I
now.
just ran.
The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of her adventures.
I think Miguel's explaining to my mom how streaming works. Hi, Mom. It's like the first stream of mine my mom has seen.
We were just
Hi,
talking about
Mommy.
you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Let's go. What's my ancient name gonna be?
Chronicle, right? The
Perfect. Could I take a look?
Oh my god, I really am out of breath. Holy crap.
Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name
Jennifer,
is
you just
performing
got
a
the
ceremony
name.
to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night
Last
gave
time I
us
went
this
to
record,
any sort
we
of
can
doctor
skip
was
that
for a
part.
UTI that spread. No, that is the worst. Ugh, I went through a lot of those when I was much younger. I didn't know what they were, and like I didn't tell anyone. You know what I mean? Like I was like, oh, it just hurts to pee, I guess. And like my mom was like, dude, how long have you been going through that? That's not normal. And then she made me go to the doctor. I just was embarrassed and didn't want to tell anyone. I was like, surely it'll go away. And it did. But I got so lucky that I never like got really hurt. Especially when I was really young.
I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyeb might come in handy.
Granny.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days?
So soon?
Oh, I thought it was not soon enough. I thought we were going today. And they're saying too soon.
Wait, but
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just
Jessica, I feel you, girl. The oblivious, I feel you.
this plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important, but all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
The most important? Really? That's right! Overcoming dangers side by side, just like always! Alright, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan!
It is gonna be weird
It's
to go
less
somewhere
about
without
volume
Paimon.
and more about mental focus. But I get it.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me.
Oh, true.
That is the condition.
Better be able to get our name.
Don't
then.
worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail.
There's no time to lose.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Is that in 3 days? Like BMW's concept car, they named it the V8 Gina. Stop it! No, they didn't. Did they really?
Still rebuilding,
Did they do that on
so
purpose
is
or on
there anything
accident?
we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them.
Exactly! We can't take a break! We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go!
I see. This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still,
It's so
I
blissful
think
without
you've got the
Paimon.
right
No
idea.
way.
I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Oh, you know how to paint?
Girl,
I
she's
just
500
learned,
years old. Of
actually.
course she can learn how
I
to
hear it
paint.
takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. Of course, that's only when I have the time.
So that's how you relax. Well,
All right, let's go our separate ways for now.
so if Moika relaxes by working
Yes,
really
it's a real
hard
car,
at
soft
something,
body design on a
that
tubular
basically
frame.
means
The
she
hood
never
opens in a
takes a break,
peculiar
right?
way. Hint, hint, wink,
She's
wink.
definitely something
Stop.
else.
I've got to see that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Wait, can't have Shorty caught the Joker now. Wait, let me read. What? We're still talking about Clint Oris or the car? They both, I get it. I get both jokes. I do. I do. You don't believe me? I get it. I swear.
Oh, hello. Sorry, Moika's not here right now.
There you are.
Oh, do they want to hang out?
Wait. Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big...
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Okay, good.
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the spring.
Hold on. Tell us what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
They
Jumped the
probably
gun
have
a
a
bit there, didn't I?
party.
Basically,
They're gonna throw us a
we
party?
know about your super important mission coming up, and we want to give you a proper send-off. Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the tableful. Ooh, I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it.
That sounds amazing! Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast
Any
is in
mod should be
your
able to find the
honor.
link and post it
If
if you
don't
haven't
show up,
blocked all links
anyone's
in
hard
chat.
work would be
I think if you
for
try to
nothing.
post one, I just have to like accept it. Like it'll pop up
It's
and
our
then
fault
we
for
accept
not
it and then
telling you
it'll come out.
earlier. So it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It'll be super fun. Plus, yes, look.
All our friends, all of our Natlan friends.
What's the holdup, traveler? Did you think of
I
something?
hear my son talking out there.
Huh? Is that okay? It's...
Emil.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that
Emil.
suggestion. She's the Archon,
Sorry, I'm talking
after
to my
all.
baby because he
Maybe
sees
it's
me
not our
on the
place.
TV.
But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon...
then who's gonna be the one to invite her?
All of us, of course.
Okay, good. We are inviting Malwika. That'll be cute. Oh my god, I want to go to the party. I am Malwika. Oh, look at me go. What if I turned into someone else? This is where Benny belongs. Right here, baby. Pyro Archon. Yeah. Look at him. If he was grown up buff Benny, he'd belong here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Come in.
Okay, I'm looking at this car. Stop. They spent money on this? BMW Gina. Oh my god. You can actually go somewhere and see this thing? That's insane. Those seats are ridiculous. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Very strange. That'd be so freaky to see in person.
It's you four. Is there something...
We're here to...
Ah, I see.
Exactly.
Plus,
That, although...
So you'll...
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person.
it's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things can change once an Archon is involved. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry, I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
I like that.
No need, I can take care of it. I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
Is this becoming an 18+ stream? Oh yeah, that ship had done been sailed. Wait till you see the Mercedes AVTR. Girl, how you know so much about cars? Are you a car head? Are you a car head?
Off we go.
Did I tell y'all I'm thinking about becoming a sneakerhead? Like, not one that buys, like, expensive shoes. I just want a bunch of, like, really comfortable sneakers. I'm considering it. Oh, so you are a car person. So my dream is to get a Volkswagen ID Buzz, because I think they're really freaking cool. Although I saw another company was going to make a really similar van at a cheaper price point. And I was like, ooh, that could be cool. Although I also don't think I'm ready to go full electric yet. Like maybe hybrid, but not fully electric. Because where I live personally, like, we are not super equipped to handle... God, I hate that I have to go all the way over here. Aren't equipped. We have like 2 charging stations that I can think of in my city. There's probably more, but there's 2 that I can think of specifically. And like, I have a feeling it would cost a lot to like have one in my house, like in my garage. No, do not be shooting people yet. Yelling. Oh, everybody seems so happy here now. Although I know like a lot of people died. Like I bet if I talk to people, they're going to talk about people who died.
We can help you publish your records.
Hey, he gave us something? Nothing? Oh, Hot Springs o'clock. Whoa, the person just disappeared, but okay. Kenichi! All this talk of suggestive looking cars reminds me of the E. Cummings poem, She Being Brand. What? I don't know that one. All electric is a scam. Costs way more to charge your car than to refill and... That's what I was thinking.
Ugh, you're kidding. But this is just a small send-up. And again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the...
Exactly, Bowsette.
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
That's our star Outlander's popularity for you.
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Natlan. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you could... Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you. Yeah, Mika and the Traveler are in this together. Well...
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins,
The
resources
Volkswagen
are still
ID Buzz
scarce.
is so
Is extra spending
cute.
for my sake
And
is
I actually
the last
called
thing we
locally
need.
to like ask how much it was, and it's like, even if I traded my car in, my 2020 like really nice vehicle, the payments would still be like what, $700 a month or something? Insane. No, thank you. Absolutely not. Oh, dude charged his electric Hummer at home and ran his bill up several hundred. Oh my god. And where I live, y'all, the power company is a scam. It is so bad. Like, Florida's pretty much run by one power company at this point, and they can just do whatever they want.
That's true.
There are
Party
people in my
planning isn't
town
easy.
who live
I
in
can
like
handle the
a
big
trailer
picture,
essentially,
but I'm not used to dealing with the
and
finer
their
details.
bills
That was
skyrocketed by
always
10
Auntie
times. I'm talking
Atea's
someone who used to have a $100 monthly bill or $200 monthly bill, jumped up to like over 1,000 for 1 month. For 1 month. Crazy. They were like, oh, you'll see rate hikes because we built some solar farms and we gotta pay for them. And then your bills will go down after that. So the bills are down now, and they're already talking about raising them again. And they're like hardly down.
Sorry. I'm just feeling
I also am a
in
terrible
over my
party
head.
planner.
Oh, speaking of Atea, how is
Assho.
she
I love Assho. No L. Just Assho. I like it. Nope. FPL. Florida Power and Light. Is that my dog trying to get in here? And my baby? Hi. Hey. Do you hear him? Hey. Come here. He's beating on the drum table I made. Hi, Noctis. Hey. Do y'all hear him? Tell him. Tell him. You're on TV. Tell him. Dit, dit, dit. Dit, 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 dit. Dit, dit, dit. Oh, and he's in his pinching era. If he touches my face or my neck, he's gonna pinch it. Don't pinch me. Oh my god. Why'd you stop talking? It was so cute. Do you want to walk again? You want to go walking? He wants to go walking. Say bye, chat. Bye, chat. Oh, he wants my controller. No, you can't have it. Okay. Allison, hi. Allison. I wonder who you are. I actually don't know who you are. Okay. Go get daddy. Uh-oh. Now he wants to play. He can't stop him.
No, chat.
There he is.
Been a minute. Let's go.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you.
He's trying to grab my chair now.
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our
He
tribe.
just talks while he walks. He didn't talk while I was holding him, but while he's walking away, he's a da, 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 da. So cute. Oh my god, you pay like $50 a month for power? Can I move where you move? Do you live in BFE? I will come. Because that is not how it is here. Oh my gosh. Dang you, Shinra. Emil is a chatterbox. He is so funny. Oh, y'all, he's so cute. He took over my whole life in the best way.
What?
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
I didn't know.
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our
Auntie
tribe.
Atea died, y'all. Bro joined the stream to show he's the real gamer. Which one, my son or my husband? Because both would be correct. He has had quite the day. We left the house to go to the farmer's market, and he slept while being held at the farmer's market. I was like, Miguel, pick him up and like carry him around. He'll wake up. He needs to eat anyway. And he slept through the whole farmer's market trip and woke up when we got home. I was like, you kind of missed everything. So to him,
when you
He
brought
was
me
at
her
home,
talisman.
in the car,
I knew her
and
end
then
was
home,
near.
and then we went on a walk.
Luckily, I got the chance
We
to
went on a
see
walk
her
with the
one
dog.
last time.
Because the weather is actually so beautiful right now. Like in the middle of the day, it's where it's like, could be chilly, could be warm. Is like perfect. Like mid 70s, low 70s. So nice.
She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow.
Oh, Miguel would
final
absolutely
moments,
love to play
her
some
thoughts were
Tekken for
entirely
y'all.
with her tribe
One Sunday,
and her
if y'all
people.
don't mind, I could take a Sunday off, and he would absolutely love to play Tekken for y'all. He really would.
Gatherings like this
Miguel
remind me of her
actually
and the party
thought
she
about
loved to
starting
organize.
streaming.
So I decided to attend in her memory.
But we're both like really busy people. We hardly have enough time. Well, I can't play Genshin for a few days. Why not, Noctis?
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her
I
with
think I know
tears.
what student probably found me.
Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Auntie Atea.
Yeah, that sounds
I
about
also
right.
am very not into Tekken. Like, very not. I hate it. I absolutely hate Tekken so much. No, your girlfriend banned you from playing Genshin. Did you go too hard into the game and stop paying attention to your girlfriend? Because that'll do it.
So, come on.
Oh my god, I
let's
had
get
a
to work,
boyfriend in
everyone.
high school
Oh,
that was into WoW.
Chief Amina and
I
our
was very
guests of honor
supportive. This is back when I
excluded.
wasn't gaming.
Kachina can each
I
time
was
to
in my
go.
gaming drought. But he was so into WoW that, like, I wouldn't hear from him for, like, hours. Or, better yet, I'd be at his house and he was like, I have a campaign. And I'm like, how about you just, like, don't invite me over? Like, I'll go do my own thing. I'll go hang out with my friends. And you do your thing. And I'll see you on a day where you don't have a campaign with your friends. Like, why would you bring me over here to watch you play a game that, like, is not fun to watch? Yeah. Don't miss that. Ah, I see. That's what I thought. I am just gonna keep removing your messages to hide your identity, because that's the appropriate thing to do. But yes, hello. It seems like the news of my channel is spreading like wildfire in 4th period. What channel? What are you talking about?
Wait, you don't...
Alright, let's party. Party hardy. Let's dance, let's eat, let's music.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution.
Noctis, you play Tekken? I bet Noctis is your main.
First, invite
No,
anyone
not in the
who
new
comes
one
to
anyway.
deliver
Noctis
supplies to
is
stay
not
for
in
the
Tekken 8.
gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well.
Wait, is Clive in Tekken 8, right? Clive's in Tekken 8? My Clive's daddy from Final Fantasy?
Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's
Ooh.
chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. I'll get on it right away. Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized.
She said I need your account to show off in front of my friends. Now that's a girl. You better keep her. That is a keeper. You better keep her. She's a keeper.
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering. I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
I like her.
Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparation?
Okay, now you saying you're a Tekken god on literally like every character. That's a little fishy. That's a little fishy. I know how hard it is to get to Tekken god rank. Don't be lying. Don't be lying, Noctis. Because Miguel's been playing for years and still isn't Tekken god. Chat with your friends and wait for the feast.
Yes, Coach.
Are you still helping?
Okay, so she's been keeping up with people who have the hallucinations.
I heard about
and
your
stuff.
efforts. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the Speaker's Chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses. The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later.
Yeah, same, JM. I get pretty bored
I'll
with
be in
stuff
touch
like
with
fighting
next
games.
steps.
And not because
I
I'm
just
good
need
at
you
it,
to
just because I don't have
compile
the
all
patience
existing
to
patient
like
records to ease
not
the
only learn my
transition.
own character, but you have to learn how to counter all of the other characters to do a truly good job. You have to know what they're gonna do and how to counter everything. And with Tekken, there's the rock, paper, scissors that you have to worry about. The highs, the mids, and the lows. See, I know shit. I listen to my husband sometimes. Sometimes.
Wow, that's...
I can't remember what rank Miguel is, but he's pretty high up there. He's in one of the, like, top tiers. Like, what is it? Like, I know they change colors. I think he's, like, in the purple or blue tier. Oh, Chaska's over here. Oh, and then Kanich. It makes me sad. Chaska should have been here with Koichi.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh! Doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
I didn't think fish were actually in the hot springs.
It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
Fatal Frame? Oh, I've heard of Fatal Frame.
You helped a lot, actually. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
That's sweet, but also, like, really sad. Alright, Kanich, where you at? This would have been a perfect opportunity to see the characters in their little swimmies. That would be an event. Having a like a springs event here and seeing characters in swimsuits. Woo!
Nothing. We're just taking
But
a look
Genshin
around.
wouldn't dare. Like when we went to the hot springs for the Mikawa festival. So, Fatal Frame, it's frame. Is it because, like, you catch them on camera or video? Is that what it is?
Oh.
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kanich to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
You take pictures of the ghosts. Okay.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need Understood.
Alright, you're welcome. Yeah.
It's almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast.
Wait, you gotta talk to Overrun.
But if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later, too.
Yeah, Paimon, calm down.
Oh, other Granny, Archon.
Other
I swear,
Granny?
I've been on my best behavior
I
recently.
didn't know he called her the Granny.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've gotta realize how suspicious
Looks like I've been playing
that
Fatal
sounds,
Frame
right?
waiting, the Fatal Frame waiting game. When you take a picture of a ghost as it's attacking you, it's called a Fatal Frame shot.
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore. So my life is back to normal. Growing vegetables, raising aphids. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley lines are in a bad state.
Yeah, so we're gonna get him for free in the next
We plan
patch,
on
I
bringing
believe.
that to an end.
I know. You and other Granny, right? You're going to become great heroes. And the most I can do is weave a scroll of your deeds.
Oh!
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
Well, there are always things we can't do on our own.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong.
Oh, my friend is in Busan right now, and she's trying to send me a video. She said, "Look, the aquarium in Busan is using Animal Crossing." Remember, I wanted to go to the Animal Crossing aquarium thing that they did in, I think New Orleans did it. That's like one of our nearest aquariums. I wanted to go to the little stamp rally.
Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world.
Yeah, there were a lot of aquariums that did Animal Crossing collaborations, and you could go to a stamp rally. And they would have like people dressed up as the characters, like in like the big mascot costumes. Or they would have like the standees of them in there, and it was really cute. And you get all this stuff, and you can do like an actual stamp rally. You gotta look it up. Uh-oh. What was that? I know I missed it, personally. Wait a minute. Was that my foot? Hold on. Oh, it is coming out. There we go. My charger was coming unplugged.
I'm more mature now, but that passion, that
I think her
drive
pictures
to
aren't
prove
sending because
myself,
she's in another country.
I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
You're saying I need to live in the present?
She might have to send him through Facebook or something. Oh my god, y'all. So summer is coming up here. And oh, I need to go see Kachina. Kachina. Cute, cute, cute. Cute, 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 cute. Yeah,
Milani,
Jessica,
it's
you
almost
need
time
to
for
look
the
it up.
feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out for. Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now.
But Shalona
the food is
and
almost
Salali
ready.
aren't here.
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket! The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, will not tolerate this stifling hut! We seek a cool place of repose. This bucket suits our taste. Oh, great. Now we can't use any of this ice. Hey! This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Okay. Sorry, I gotta...
Ahow is a
As
mess,
usual,
man.
Ahow brings chaos wherever he goes.
Noctis is bad.
Leave this to me, Kachina.
Dang it. My friend wants... The pictures aren't coming through.
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Mawika?
I got him, Milani.
Expert Ahow wrangling, Archon.
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall... or I'll get Kenichi to ask you to apologize. Some Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you.
A How ruined an entire bucket of ice.
Yeah,
We
my
have
husband has
others,
also
but
played
still,
like all the
that was
Tekkens.
not cool. How should he be
I was
punished,
more of
Archon?
a Street Fighter Soul Calibur girl growing up in Smash, of course. But, and when I say Smash, I mean I still sucked.
Think.
But I played Pikachu and Kirby.
Seems
and sometimes
like you
Star
could use
Fox.
some extra hands
Also, let
around
it be
here.
known, I am calling.
Help out
I
in
am
the kitchen.
calling it that Star Fox is coming back to Nintendo. They are going to revitalize that franchise and make it something new and amazing, or do remakes of the old stuff. Calling it now. I say this every once in a while. It's coming. Switch 2 is going to be the Star Fox console.
What? The almighty Dragon
I can't think of many other
shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen
Nintendo
laborer.
franchises that haven't been remade or retouched, and that's a big one. I think maybe just straight up Yoshi games it's been a little while. Donkey Kong is finally getting the treatment, and Star Fox is coming. It has been way too long.
I wasn't asking.
Ooh.
How? You have to learn to be good at some point.
Well, hop to it.
Help! Someone save me!
The hardest part of getting the Tekken God title on Mokojin. I accidentally build top 1%. Alhaitham? I'm building Alhaitham. Like in this game? Yeah, we're moving very slowly, but we are building Alhaitham. We've got Kuki Shinobu being built to be on a team with him. Was there anyone else that we needed to see? We saw Ian-san, Aurora, and Kenichi Chaska. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Take it easy.
Yep, the Metroids are being redone. Exactly. You're just like a How.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast.
What's that?
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so
Boy,
cute.
Cookie has solo 1K EM on her. Oh my gosh.
Hyman can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and they'll even join in.
Tantankasaur. So that's what we'll see at the Collective of Plenty.
Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Hey Freddy, my weekend was pretty nice. I was supposed to record a Pokemon Legends ZA reaction all weekend. Well, I recorded the reaction at work and then found out I didn't put on any sound and felt like an idiot. So now I need to not do a reaction, but to do my thoughts on the trailer. And I was supposed to sit down and do it this weekend, but the weather was so beautiful outside, I just could not fathom trying to coop myself up, record a video, not spend time with my son and my husband, and then coop myself up for more hours doing editing. So we'll do it later. Okay, so Jessica, there is an ongoing writer's strike or voice actor strike. I don't know, y'all can tell me more of the nitty-gritty details. But basically, a bunch of voice actors are trying to get companies, especially Hoyoverse or MiHoYo, the one that runs Genshin, to definitively put in the contracts that they will not use the voice recordings they have of them for AI use in the future. So the voice actors are on strike, hoping for that. So a few characters are willing to do the work, but a lot of the American characters are on strike, and they absolutely are doing no work at all, which is crazy. But I know, for instance, Paimon's voice actress is unhealthy, and she really needs the money, and at this point, she's like kind of the main character of the game, since our main character doesn't actually talk. So there's a lot of reasons why some people are voicing and some aren't. Some of the other people are just new voice actors on the scene, and they just really want, you know, to get their big break, whether there's a strike right now or not. But my thing is, if those people haven't come back yet, and it's been months. I mean, this was probably like months in the making, way beforehand. Like, these voice lines were written months and months ago. So that means the strike is lasting a lot longer than people think, and it means that is Hoyoverse not agreeing to those terms? Like, they want to use AI voices just in case they need to. Because I think that's really not cool. If they aren't willing to write it into the contract, like, come on. Yes, I need to make a video about my thoughts on Legends EA.
Wait, now that you mention, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
I prefer AI over the people they have hired. Man, AI was a mistake, I know.
So it what?
Wait, you've had dreams
But also,
too?
voice actors are grossly underpaid, especially like gacha games like this in particular, like where gacha games are getting churned out left and right, real low quality games. This one's more high quality, but voice actors just don't get paid enough to do what they're doing. And some voice actors, like, you're like, oh my god, I got a character in this game, and then that character's around for what, like a few missions, and then you never see them again. Like, when's the last time Risley's voice actor had a job to do? It's been a minute. So unless your character comes back up in these gacha games, I mean,
after me were there too.
You're not gonna have many jobs. You're just gonna have to go to conventions and make all your money signing fan paperwork and all that kind of stuff.
Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Io's grandparents. Io? Oh, right, your Saurian companion. Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. In real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's alright.
Everyone's had dreams, including me. Could they be related? It's the ley lines, bro.
Did you two... Oh, sorry, never mind.
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore.
So are we actually talking to spirits through the ley lines?
Maybe your
in our
dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream. Nothing more.
I am in the America server.
It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler?
Blah, blah, blah.
You're kidding. The captain?
Yeah, I agree, Jennifer. I don't like the idea of being stuck in that city. I just don't know how they can make it interesting enough for us to not get bored, you know?
No,
maybe.
Now, the new battle system I'm the most excited about, though. To see how that works is going to be really fun. So I'm ready for another trailer. But it's going to be a while if it's one of those end of the year games that comes out late November.
Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all
That's
casualties,
my guess, is late November.
independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. the traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dream.
Yes.
So, the traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams.
I
Would
hope
it be
the
okay if I
fashion is
tried to
better
take
in
a
these
look?
games. I actually love dressing my character up.
If I can observe your soul, I can
The
find
main
out the key
character of
elements
this
of the dream.
game, actually, like the girl, absolutely no voice lines. Like, very rarely.
You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, traveler? Should we...
Then I'll start getting ready.
Alright, let's go. I want my ancient name before I frickin' fall asleep. I am starting to get really tired. It's starting to hit me. All this lack of sleep. But y'all, I cannot wait. I can't believe I'm so blessed to have the best in-laws that are going to literally take the baby on a weekday so I can get a full night of sleep.
I never knew you could make it this way.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Oh, absolutely, Jessica. I cannot wear the same outfit for more than one gaming session. No way. I
Then you
liked
still have
the
a lot to learn
outfits
from her.
in Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield was pretty good. It wasn't perfect, but I was pretty upset with Scarlet and Violet. That was pretty poor. I also liked Legends Arceus. Was pretty cool too. They were very
Alright,
different.
we're
I
ready,
really liked
traveler.
Arceus.
Once you head inside, you'll
I
fall
already
into a
hated
brief
the
sleep.
outfits that were in the trailer. Thought they were really ugly.
Auroron will interpret the dreamscape,
Like the one that
but
your
you won't
character
feel a
starts
thing.
with. But it makes sense. That one's never supposed to be cool.
That's right. Everything.
So,
They had little
you just
dresses
need to
in
take a
Sword and
nap?
Shield. Miguel and I, but Miguel specifically loves the music that was in the clothing shops in Sword and Shield. That's like one of his favorites, and he is waiting for the music to drop on Nintendo Music.
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthred, right?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, he was the one who developed the Draft of Lucidity.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natlan.
And his name started with a TH.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
Oh yeah, I thought I said that, Bowsette, when this game came out. I was like, it's just a Breath of the Wild clone. What a lame game. And the lore
didn't
was
he
so
die
confusing at
hundreds of
first.
years
Like
ago?
I just remember them
There's
throwing out all
no
these
way
crazy
his
terms at
soul
the
could
beginning
have
of Genshin,
survived
and
that
I was
long.
like, what's that mean? Why do I care about this little green dude in short shorts? You know, why am I stealing a lyre in a library? True, I see that. But our character does speak. It's just rarely. Oh, Nemona's theme is good. I did like Nemona's theme.
No.
She was
When I
actually a
with
really
the
cool,
captain,
like,
I could hear something coming
what do we
from
call
him.
her? Not
Souls
really an
that were not his
antagonist.
own.
Rival.
I heard voices of sorrow
That
and
makes sense,
pain,
Fazette.
sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul
What?
inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to
So
carry the
the
souls
captain
of others.
is like willingly carried Guthred's soul?
It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Weird. You are the link.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthred then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself.
Let's come back to this. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any
I'm
case,
getting sleepy. Let's go. I wanted to get my ancient name tonight.
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
So much for getting my name. Oh my god, what if like... Never mind. I don't even want to put that bad juju out there. I'm like, what if the abyss attacks while we're partying? Oh, I gotta go up.
Take it easy.
Those are some steep stairs with no handrail. Actually, y'all, it's kind of crazy. I have this weird, bad recurring dream where I am climbing a very, very steep set of stairs or like a ladder, and I like feel it like pulling me back. It's like one of my weird stress dreams, like when my teeth fall out. Have you ever had the stress dream where like you're just like this and then your teeth just start to disintegrate and like crumble out of your mouth? Has anyone had those? Apparently, like if you Google like, what does it mean when you dream about your teeth falling out? It's like a high stress, like that you in your life are going through immense stress, and that's why you dream of that. But I forgot to look up the like, well no, I've looked up falling before, but it is typically me going up something that's just super, super steep. And like, I don't even look down, but I just feel something pulling me back, and then I'm just falling. Could be a ladder, could be stairs, anything. And I never know where I'm going. It could be something very simple. And then I just hit my head on the floor, break my neck and die or something. I don't know.
Good luck.
Wake up going... Yeah, those are supposed to be high stress dreams.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me.
It would have made sense if Veresa was here. This would have been a great time to reveal Veresa. If she's a competitive eater, she would have wanted the food, right?
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go.
Climbing stairs and ladders means you're undergoing massive personal growth, which makes sense considering itty bitty true. De baby. They only happened when you were in school, see, because you were stressed. And mine haven't happened. They've happened a little bit in my career, but a lot when I was in school, especially music school. What team star member was your favorite? The Poison Trainer. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
yeah, I
in.
liked the Poison one. It was that dude, right? He was really cool.
All right.
He kind of had long hair.
I'm gonna head back to the stadium.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home.
Okay, see you soon!
Here, let me look up the Team Star members so I can remember. I really wanted to get
Time
my
for me to head
ancient
back too.
name.
Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place
Oh, I guess
first.
Penny counts, right? Giacomo, Mela, Atticus, or Ortega. No, I liked Atticus. I'm looking at Airy. No, Yeah, I think Atticus is my favorite. Yep. He is. Yep, Atticus is my favorite Team Star as well.
I need to make sure he's taking care of my radish.
Of course you do. Oh, wait! Paimon wanted to ask something. Where was the Hal this whole
He
time?
better have still been in the kitchen working his butt off.
What goes around comes around.
I'm gonna go to good luck with your ancient name. Alright, good. Let's go get it. Because this mama is tired and I almost made it to a 3-hour stream, y'all.
Yeah, Shilonen is an amazing
The rapping granny, and that's about it. Oh, yeah.
don't have anything to do, so... Oh, it's okay. I'm
Aries
not
one of
alone.
your favorites?
Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment.
Oh my gosh. Kahula's in there. Kahula how? Whoever is playing that voice, as much as I hate it, they deserve a raise for being really good at being annoying. You know what I mean? That takes a special voice to be able to, like, nail that. In a way, I find his annoying little character kind of endearing, but dang, the actual voice acting is so bad that it's good, good that it's bad. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so tired.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natlan? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage. I slept so well that night, and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time. I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor.
Cute. Your little bun ears.
I knew it! I really look up to your bravery, traveler. Alright, let's keep going.
Y'all, I might have to stop right here. Wait, no way. They can't be the same. He's so annoying. No way. Good lord, how far is it? Can I just...
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back here for... During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the things we love from being destroyed. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion, but
Sometimes it comes with pain. That's what my dad always says. Now I finally understand what he
I'm
meant.
getting so sleepy.
It's alright.
Y'all
This
see
will
my
all
eyes
be
shutting?
over
That
soon.
was embarrassing.
The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner. Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us. Come on, we're almost there.
Okay, yeah, we're almost there, my butt. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop right here. How can you be territorial and not be territorial at the same time? Yeah, not making a whole lot of sense. What is it? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to stop here, I think. I'm exhausted. I feel like it's gonna take a hot minute. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop the stream here. We finally went 3 hours for the first time in a while. Since the baby's been born, I've maybe only done this 2 or 3 times, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Lots of good chit-chatting tonight. I will work on making my full thoughts on the Pokemon Legends ZA trailer, but I do have my really busy week of work this week. But yeah, hopefully I will find some time to relax. I would love to take a Friday off one of these weeks and just have me a little 3-day weekend. Although my spring break is coming up in the third week of March. Well, this is the first week of March. Then I work all next week, and then it's my spring break. My spring break is early this year, so the water at the beach is still going to be calm. So I would have preferred a later spring break in April where the water might be warm. But anywho, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to make sure Miguel and the baby are okay. Y'all have a good night and a great week. Stay positive. My mental health, hasn't been too great this past, I'd say couple months. It kind of flickers in and out. Like, I truly am happy so much of the time. Like, I'm blessed to have my job and that it gives me time to be with my son. And I'm so happy to spend time with him and watch him grow. It's been so much fun. But that's not to say that it doesn't get hard sometimes. And I had a couple days this week where I really slipped. And Miguel has to kind of pull me out, and doing streaming seems to help a little bit too and remind me there's more to life than all of these stresses that are getting to me. And you guys just, I don't know, it's all usually pretty lighthearted in here and helps me remember how to stay positive, I guess. And that, I don't know, I'm probably just more in my own head than I even need to be when things really aren't bad. They're really not. So anywho, take care of your mental health, address it, feel it, allow yourself to feel it. And yeah, I think that's my advice for the week. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Don't just keep pushing it under. I know we all have to move on with our lives, do our work, and function daily, but allow yourself some time to just feel. And wish me luck for Tuesday. For all the praying type, pray for me and all of my students at my middle and my high school, because we are all stressing and want to do our best on Tuesday. And our best is all we can do. And if it's not what someone else thinks is the best, then... Okay, anyway. Good night, you guys. Good night, Jessica, Bowsette, Jennifer. Do you want to play a game? JM, if you're still here. And everyone that tuned in tonight, thank you so much. I feel like this was a wonderful stream. Don't forget to like the stream if you have not. It helps me out a lot. And be expecting some new videos soon. Bye, y'all. Have a great week and good night.